Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha. Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. This is one of the sloka in Guru Gita. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha. It has a tremendous meaning to it. But the meaning we all understand is only at the surface level. There is an ocean depth. If we really understand, everything is Guru. Everybody, we all do a lot of sadhanas, a lot of other things. We all come from different religion background. Practicing something, doing something, worshipping various gods. Traditions, customs, practices, they're all there. You go to certain temple. I am primarily a Vaishnavite, brought up in the Vaishnavite tradition, and that's how I started my religious activities, what I can call it. And like that, everybody has got various things, either Shaivites or a different other thing, going to Shiva temple. And right from my childhood, I used to go to various temples. Now, my purpose of saying all this is, there are all various things which we learn from our parents, our grandparents, and we have certain traditions inculcated in our this thing, and then if we adopt and we practice, then it eventually leads you somewhere. Where does this lead? If you have a strong faith and we come to know there is something called existence of God, but we always see Him in the Murti. Wherever we go, which temple, okay, this God is here, that God is there, we all go there. But in the meantime, we also learn various slokas, mantras, and a lot of these Mahatmas have come and given us various things. Could be Hanuman Chalisa, or could be something else, something from Ramayana. But certain things we all learn from our childhood. But some of them we say, we practice, we do. But what is the benefit? We all try to learn something and we tend to do something. First and the foremost, this thing is the material achievement. Okay, in childhood we study, we say we go to the temple. Tomorrow's exam should be very easy. For some reason, if that exam is easy, next exam again you go to. You go to the temple and pray. These are all materialistic things. But some point, somewhere, some within, something happens. You come across various other Mahatmas. Could be head of a mutt, could be somebody like, in our Vaishnavite tradition, we call the head of the mutt as a jeer. Like that in everywhere. You meet Shankaracharya, maybe from Puri or from Sringeri, or you go to Kanjivaram. They are all saints, but they also bless. But one thing we should remember, when at that time we don't know, we just go and see and meet him. Somebody, our parents take, you meet, you pray, you see them, but you get their blessings. The radiation from those saints, they all have effect. But later on I realized, where does this lead to? These are all step-by-step elevation. You are studying in KG, first, second, third standard, like that. But one thing I can tell you, the proof of all this thing is, once you get a guru, that means the efforts which you have put, not only in this life, various other lives, you have done so much this thing, the effect of that is you get a real guru for you who can uplift you further spiritually. Now, in my case, it has been slightly different. I've been with all these this thing, but I landed up somehow. One of my office colleague, he said, "Anyway, you are doing all this thing. You are doing so many this thing. You go to the temples and this thing, praying. You know so many things. Why don't you learn meditation?" I said, first I was reluctant. Then he said, "Okay." Then once I started, slowly, he said, "Practice it regularly." 1991. Since then I started meditation. First 20 minutes a day, morning, 15-20 minutes in the evening. Slowly increased it, half an hour. About an hour, half an hour, 1 hour. But the beauty of that is, there I learned a slightly different this thing compared to most places wherever you say. Where it is in the formless state of the divine, in the form of a Jyoti, is residing in your heart. The divine is in your heart, it's in the formless state, but in the form of a Jyoti. You just look inward and just sit and meditate. This is the tradition. This is from Sahaj Marg tradition, which was originally started by Sri Ramchandra. His name affectionately called as Lalaji, from Fatehgarh. He is from UP. Then his disciple became a guru. He is also known as Ramchandra, but people call him as Babuji. And he started spreading the meditation, this thing, throughout the world. After him came, I have not seen Babuji, after him came Parthasarathi Rajagopalachari. He is affectionately called as Chariji. He was a director in a big company in South, and then he was spiritually involved. That's where first I met him in USA, because I started this, but when he came to USA, I met Chariji. That's how it happened. And slowly I started. But one thing I realized that the thing is, the person with whom I was, he said, "Chariji is coming, let's go and see him." So I used to think, okay, Guru is coming, let's go. But every visit when a Guru comes to USA, wherever he was, could be in Atlanta, New Jersey, New York, or in California, I used to fly, go and see him. I used to come to India, go and see him in this thing. They used to have a 3-day celebration anywhere. Could be in Karnataka, could be in Bombay, could be in another place. I used to fly from the USA to attend those functions, to be with the Guru. He will conduct the satsang, basically to attend satsang. It's a meditative thing. And every time when I used to come, there is something used to happen within me. I don't know what to tell, but still I just went on continuing. Parallelly, normal activity. My family life, this thing, then the business, everything. Both going parallelly. He always used to say, you should fly like a bird. 2 wings. 1 wing spiritual, 1 wing material. Balance both, keep flying. That's how we should do that. That's how I learned. I said, that's a good thing. Not that leave this or leave this. No. So try to have both. Because I can see him. He is a family man with his son. He has a son. He used to work. He was a director, but a spiritual guru too. So, and his lectures were fantastic. Every time when I was sitting, these things were in English, easy to understand. Wrote a lot of books. I have read a lot of these books. So that gives an inspiration. So I used to keep on. Each of the time, sometimes, many a times when I used to meditate 1 hour, 45 minutes or something, sit and close, but not always, but it used to happen. Then 45 minutes or to an hour will become zero. That means you close your eyes, you are gone, don't know where you are. Everything is this thing empty, blank. Suddenly you open your eyes. 45, 1 minute is over, 1 hour is over. Maybe something happened. I don't know where I was. No mantra chanting, no nothing. That's how I continued. But I was in Michigan. So one day, our great friend, merchant, calls me. And he said, "Hey, Mera Guru Bhai, Guruji is coming. You want to meet him?" I said, "A lot of Gurujis are coming anyway." Then, no, it is in Venkatachalam's house. We have a dinner also. I said, "Oh, dinner is there? Okay, I am coming." Really, it happened. I went there, my Veda came, we all came. We all were sitting. Guruji, what time is it? No, 7 o'clock. 6:45, 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8, 8:15. No, Guruji is coming. Then he said, no, dinner is also ready. Then suddenly he comes after late. Then he came and he sat. He started giving a lecture. He started talking. So a little interesting. When I said, okay, I have listened to so many of them. Then he said he will meet personally. We also met personally. I talked to him. There's something. Okay. Another. So like that, slowly it started. Then he wanted to go. I think the same visit to Canada. Merchant drove. They said, "Hey, you are coming with me?" I said, "Okay." I also went with him. Then while driving in the car, asking 1 question, 2 questions, 3 questions. I read some books, something don't understand, I have a doubt, how is it possible? But the beauty is to give answers with the real world example and make you understand that it is how it is material and spiritual connection. How it is possible, spiritual this thing. Hey, this is true. Very nicely he put. So makes it understand. Then when we came back again in the next year visit, then he said again then I used to show him various books. Look at all these things, these are all the explain me this. And I used to explain. Slowly like that. Then I came for that Tara Kotia. He said, I am doing this thing, why don't you come? One time I met in your house. That's the time when they moved. For some reason I went to California. So I went to her house. He was there at that time. So again I met him there. So like that the bonding slowly started. There is something, I don't know what it is, but still of all the things why I am here is, I will tell you only one reason. I used to tell him, I am practicing Sahaj Marg. If he had told me, stop that and come, I would have stopped this, gone there. That is the best thing I like. He said, you have to go to various places, just like a bee which goes to various flowers. Take honey from everywhere. Take the blessings from various gurus. At some point, one person will become the prominent, permanent, pradhanam, whatever we can call. The others will be there, but the main thing will be, someone will be with you. So like that he explained, So these things happened over a period of time. So in one of the visits, then he was there 3 times, I think 1, 2, 3 times for Kamakhya, this Sambhavasi time, he was there. Then I also, as I used to go to the visits of Chariji, wherever he visited in the US, same way when he came, I visited with him. I went to Texas. He came to receive me, That was the surprising thing. Guru came to receive me. That is something very... I was surprised. I should receive Guru. He is coming to also receive me. Along with, of course, the other person. Because he drove the car. Then we went to his house, we sat. And then during the thing, he said, That's the time he said, now you start reading Guru Gita. I started reading Guru Gita. Of course, before that he had already mentioned that this thing he told, he explained also in the previous Ambuvasi time in Michigan. But this time, as I was reading and the thing, the same night when we were sitting in the sadhana, only Guruji, myself and the other person. Only the lamp was there, we were there. I was also meditating, looking at the saying, chanting the mantra what he had told. It was new to me, but I was chanting. At that time, he said, एक कोई सेंट आया, टोपी रख के अपने को आशीर्वाद देके चला गया. अरे, who is that this thing? I don't know any saint this thing, but then I realized this thing, maybe to myself, शायद बाबूजी हो सकता है. Babuji is the only saint, at least I have seen in pictures with the topi, like Gandhi topi type of thing. Nehru topi. He wears that type of this thing. So then that's all over. Then we came to Michigan. I have various books. In one of the books where he's an old elderly person, Chariji helping him, the same other thing. I showed that picture, big full picture, this big picture. इन्होंने आया क्या आपने टोपी वाला बोला था ये टोपी, he is the person. I said हाँ यही था बोला this is Babuji, he is the Chariji's guru. He came and blessed us. Similarly, in couple of occasions in our office, I still have all the photos, Babuji's photo, in his photo, Babaji's photo, Guru's photo, everything. We have on many occasions today, he said, today we got the blessings from the Gurus from Sahaj Marg. They all blessed us. Many times, I never felt, okay, I accepted, but I never felt it. It is there. It's like a child is fed, mother knows the child is fed, child doesn't know what it has eaten. Same way, I don't know anything what I got, but I know there is something has gone. But slowly over a period of time, I come to know something. When I am meditating, what happens? There are many things like that which has been happening. I also chant the mantra, but I don't chant like all of you for hours together. That is something you people are doing fantastic. I try to do, but I am unable to do. But I still sit. I still chant. But I like the best this thing from the Guru Gita. Ashwaruda, Gajaruda, Sushupto, Jagrato, Piva. That means घोड़े पे भी चलो, horse riding में चलो, चलते रहो, सोते रहो, but think about this thing. Try to develop that situation where you think about the Guru all the time. That is the practice which I try to practice. That's all I try to do, nothing else. In the meantime, I also chant the mantra. Sometimes I just walk around, I just chant. People think I am just doing something. Let it be. But that is the type of this thing which I am trying to do. But in the meantime, I still sit, meditate morning, evening, wherever I get some time in the office. But I will tell you one or two incidences about what happened in the meditation. There are many such these things. I don't know which suddenly comes up, but I have written it down. Some of these, this thing I always send it to him. Some very unique things which happen. One time in the dream, it was extremely clear. Guruji, not his Guru, he was there right in front of me. But the thing is, I was on the lake. It was on the lake. And Guruji is there also. That lake water is so clean, so clear, so this thing. And if you take a bucket of water or take this thing and splash it on your face, you will feel the chill. And pure water, clean and clear. Nirmalam. That's what they say in Sanskrit. Nirmalam etad jalam. Like that. And I can taste that water also. That's what this thing. I was there in that water. And I was talking to Guruji. I don't know where I was or where he is, but where that water is, that's the thing. Suddenly he said, I was asking him, kahan hai? He said, बहुत दूर चलना है और बहुत दूर चलना है. I mean, I personally felt that means I'm just this thing. In the spiritual world, you have to go far away. That's what this thing which I felt. Then I asked him that question. He said that is true. That means और बहुत दूर चलना है. Same way it happened one time, very clear this thing with Baba Bhutnath ji. And I am talking to him in Hindi. And he is replying in Hindi. I am asking him, that I am in this thing, I am trying to ask him, मैं किधर हूँ? I say, the way I am asking him, he says, I am किधर हूँ? ब्रह्मांड मंडल में हो और पर ब्रह्मांड मंडल में जाना है. अरे,
From ब्रह्मांड मंडल to पर ब्रह्मांड मंडल.
That's what he said. When I open, I am in Michigan sleeping. सो रहा हूँ, that's what it meant, this thing, But because we are thinking about him, somewhere he shows that I am also there. Guru is there. When you think, he is there. Just like in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, today you remember me. आज हमको याद करो. तुम्हारा सब काम करता है. All your organs are working. So you think about me. The day when your organs don't work, when you cannot do at the antim state, he will remember and come. That's what he says. So that's what we need to do, is constantly this thing we think. Same way I'll tell another this thing, in the night before sleeping, think about them, sleep. That means your subconscious is still in that connection. And when you get up in the morning, again think about them. Then you reconnect physically or this thing. हो जाता है. तो रात का 8 घंटा का साधना हो गया. Whatever. I'm just saying. I don't know how far it is true, but that's what I do. So there are many.
It's called Yoga Nidra.
So these are various like that. There are different other things. It is not only with this connection with Babuji, Bamaji, but it also happens with. I had other experiences with Ramanuja. This thing which I had said also. One night I had a dream. Not it was a dream or it was this thing. Whole night I was in the aware state, but I was sleeping. The awareness is that I was with Ramanuja in this thing. Complete. It was complete. Whole night. I can feel that this thing. When I got up in the morning again, I had the same this thing. Where? In the Balaji temple in Michigan. So then I said, was he really there or did I just, I don't know, when am I thinking like that or whatever. The next day I called him and told him, last night this is what happened, this is how it was. He said, was he there or was he not there, or I am saying this thing, is he blessed? He said, give me 1 day time, he will meditate, then he will. Oh no, he was there, he was with you. So many occasions. One day I was just, there was few other things also happened, but I will just tell you the nutshell which the thing. This is the 1000th year of Ramanuja which is going on. I was just meditating. in the temple. Everybody is chanting something else. Something about the Ramanuja's this thing. There are things which are written in our language, Tamil language. I have not read that, so I don't know. But when they are chanting, I am sitting and meditating on him. Connect yourself to Guru, then to other Gurus. Connect yourself to all the Gurus and just sit, including Ramanuja. That's it. Yes, I could see him extremely clear. Very clear. And in the meditation, I don't know whether I'm thinking or whether there is some clarity there, but sitting. Finally, something happens, you have to come back. You open your eyes, I see whatever I saw, exactly the same photo, such a big size, something like 5 by 4 feet picture was kept right in front of me 4 feet away. When I open my eyes, I see that photo. And this is the photo exactly what I saw in my this thing. It's an indication. These are all in this Kali Yuga, they know direct this thing. You pray Hanuman and this thing. Suddenly if Hanuman comes to you in front of you with all this thing, you will ask me, "Kaun sa drama se idhar aaya?" It's like he won't come like that. He will come in a different form, different this thing. But we have to understand how it has happened. We all know about that this thing. But many times we fail to understand. To understand, I call him. Then he gives us this thing. So these are all the various things which has made over the years. Every year try to. You are all lucky to have physical proximity, that means close by, to come and see him and all that other thing. I try to make a little effort, couple of times in a year, 1 or 2 times a year, to come and see him or see in Michigan. But over the years I have seen, in the last especially few years, if it is possible, meet. If it is not possible, still he meets you. This is very true. His grace, this thing is very much there. I always only ask him every time, hey, how do we uplift? How to get the upliftment further spiritually? That is the most important of this thing. The rest of the stuff will fall in its place automatically. That's what we need to go for. The spiritual upliftment. Because ultimately that's the most important. Material thing will come and it will go away. We cannot take it. The only wealth we can take is the spiritual wealth, which we can carry eternally. Nothing else we can carry. So he is a storehouse of wealth. We should loot him. That's all. Thank you.